how Martin Odegaard will line up at Arsenal. It is that time to welcome Martin Odegaard for the 1000th time to Arsenal. But in today's video, we are going to discuss Odegaard and how exactly I think Mikel Arteta will use him in his side, and how he could tactically line up with the likes of Bukayo Saka and my other star boy, Emile Smith-Rowe. So let's get into some tactical analysis. Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is Babs14 and welcome back to your boy's channel. As I've already said before, it is time to welcome Martin Odegaard to the Arsenal for their 10,000th time, Babs. We get it, he's signed. But lads, if you are excited for this signing, make sure to go down there, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and also let me know your thoughts on the transfer stuff in the comments below. But without any further ado, welcome to Arsenal, Martin Odegaard, and let's discuss how I think he will line up for Arsenal under Mikel Arteta. Let's go. The first position we are going to discuss is the number 10 role. Do we have another M10? Mesut Ozil 10 is gone. Could it be now Martin Odegaard 10? Now, all jokes aside, what Odegaard is as a player, he loves to play in the pocket, he loves to play on that half turn. And Odegaard for me is at his best when he's just allowed to roam freely, a bit like how we have right now with the Emile Smith-Rowe. Because what you see man like ESR do is he goes over to the right hand side of half Saka in the pocket, but then sometimes pops up the left hand side, the left winger like a Aubameyang or Pepe like he did yesterday, to a beautiful extent. And so what we're getting in Odegaard is another player who can play in that type of role where he roams freely, helps out the wingers, combines with the midfielders, and ultimately is a link-up player from the midfield to the attack, and ultimately providing that connection to make a better attack and far more fluid transitions. But while he has those similarities to ESR's game, he also is somewhat of a different player, because while ESR is a great build-up player, what Odegaard is, he has that final pass, the killer instinct. And I'm going to use an example right now of where he picks the ball up, he comes centrally and he sees the pass in behind and he splits almost 3 players between the lines to find that killer pass to make the chance. And as much as your boy is a massive gargantuan fan of Emile Smith-Rowe, I still think that's something that he needs to improve on in his current game. Whereas in terms of Martin Odegaard, there are levels to this game in providing that killer pass. And in terms of his overall game, we're going to have to hit you with them stats. We're talking 3.2 shot creating actions per game. He works hard, he's a very good presser, a very successful presser, and ultimately has the end product FC to put on the table. We're talking 16 goals and assists last season for Real Sociedad. And so the point here is that I think we're going to see Odegaard play a lot of games as that number 10, either rotating with Emile Smith-Rowe, or if Arteta is feeling extra mad and fruity, maybe in both of them playing together, one out wide and one in central. The stats are there, the pass is there, the ability is there. That is things you love to see. But lads, let me know your own thoughts in the comments below. Another Odegaard has signed. Who do you want to see as the number 10? Odegaard or Emile Smith-Rowe, Corridon's KDB? Let me know your thoughts in those comments below. Moving on to the second position, and now we're talking the number 8 role. Now lads, hear me out. This could be a bit of a madness. First things first, let's get this clear. Odegaard has shown in his career so far he is able to play in this position. And unlike ESR, he has experience in that as well. Because not only did Odegaard play there predominantly in his stint at Vitesse Arnhem in the Dutch league, he even played there in stints last season for Real Sociedad to a very high level. And it was those performances in that role which led a lot of Real Madrid fans to say maybe this guy is the long-term replacement for Luka Modric. And of course, in terms of Luka, he is a prime example of a box-to-box, a number 8, creativity, as well as the defensive assurance as well. And in terms of our manager Mikel Arteta, he's made it clear in the past, there's no secret, he wants to eventually move into that 4-3-3 with the 2 number 8s like he had at Manchester City. And so of course at our team he had 2 players, the quality, the caliber of De Bruyne and Bernardo and David Silva. But at Arsenal so far, apart from Smith-Rowe, there is not a single player who can play in the half spaces and play as the number 8s with the work rate as well as the attacking threat as well. Whereas in Martin Odegaard, we're getting a player who not only has the experience to play there, he has the ability to play there to a very good extent. And with Odegaard playing as a number 8, he's shown that he has very good build-up numbers. Let me roll out the stats one more time. Here we go. We are talking 4.5 passes into the box and 7.5 progressive carries per game. And here we have an example of Odegaard dropping deep into the midfield to help the ball, progress the ball and transition it into the final third. And what he ends up doing is getting that ball and driving with it to a very good level, and that is things you love to see. And so if Odegaard is to play number 8, not only can Arsenal go into their overall formation they want to go into, it will make our transitional game that bit better, because there's already improved with the introduction of ESR and Partey, two press-resistant players that are good on the half-time and can beat players. Ødegaard adds to that. And as I've already said, the number 8 are not only to defend but also to occupy the half space. And here you got an example of him picking up that space in that area between the lines and seeing the pass for Porto and making the chance once again. As said, we are exploiting those half spaces, my guys. As I'm not trying to get you man too excited, but could we potentially in certain games see a midfield three of Thomas Partey, Emil Smith-Rowe and Martin Odegaard both as the number 8 lads? We could have some really beautiful scenes, but let's not get too overexcited. But let me know your own thoughts on Odegaard as a potential number 8, and do you want to see Arsenal transition in to the 4-3-3 system? And moving on to the third and final role, and that is left or right winger. Now this here is a bit of an underrated option in my opinion. Now let's get it straight. First things first, as a right winger, we're sorted, my guys. Bukayo Saka, my star boys there. We're talking 9 goals and assists in 9 starts in that position. And of course, need I give an example? But yesterday, last night, the game, the goal, the assist, we have it to put on the table. Right wing is sorted. But he's on the left hand side where you've had Pepe play there, you've had Aubameyang and Martinelli, and forget Willian, but ultimately no one's really taking that position for their own. Now one thing I will say though with Ødegaard is he has played out wide before, but predominantly it has been on the right hand side, cutting inside on his left foot and finding passes in behind. But just don't be surprised if you see Ødegaard play games out wide in certain games, or Arsenal just need that extra spark of creativity to unlock defences. And in fact, this is something that Arsenal used to have with Arsene Wenger, where in certain games you'd see Ozil and Cazorla with Cazorla playing out wide, or Ozil and Ramsey with Ramsey playing out wide. We are turning back the clock with the extra creativity in that final third, and that is something that could really help us. Especially with Arsenal's current form, I would expect a lot more teams to play deeper defences to park that bus, and you need that creativity, and sometimes out wide and centrally you could have some more passes in behind. And it isn't just that. Ødegaard's shown on that left hand side he has the ability to cut the ball back. Another example, in behind, cut the ball back for Porto, and he's got a chance to get an assist there. And it was very clear when Arteta was at Manchester City that cutting back was one of the main reasons and main ways of getting assists and goals for Man City. And even for Arsenal, a lot of Arteta's trademark goals end up with a cutback. We saw that goal, of course, against West Brom, the 1-2s, the passing, obviously, and the cutback from Smith-Rowe to Bukayo Saka. So let's just say Ødegaard helps into that cutback FC. Ødegaard is also a very pro-efficient dribbler, as he completed 2 dribbles per game last season in La Liga, and that's that there is actually quite a bit better than man like Emil Smith-Rowe, and up there with Bukayo Saka and Nicolas Pepe, who are both very good dribblers and of course they're wingers. And so the point I'm trying to make here is, in certain games where Arsenal need creativity out wide, Ødegaard could offer Arsenal a far different option and an alternative for certain games. And it's the versatility, it's the creativity, it's the final pass, the potential, which has got me excited, as you can see from this video. And it is something that, what's the words I'm looking for? Oh yeah, you love to see. I need to stop saying that, let's move on. But all in all, a massive welcome to Arsenal, Martin Odegaard. Hopefully you're a success, hopefully you tear it apart, and hopefully you may just be here for the long term. But as I said, Babs, stop getting that excited. Lads, let me know your thoughts on the transfer in the comments below. But with that being said, guys, if you have enjoyed the video, it's obviously to go down there, smash the like button and smash the subscribe button as well. If you are new to the channel, we are on the road to 40,000, my guys. We're getting there slowly but surely. As always, let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and if you could follow my social media, which the links are in the description below, it'd be massively appreciated, you legends. But there you guys go, another and probably the final video on Martin Odegaard on my channel. Welcome to Arsenal, hopefully you're a success, and I will see you guys soon in a bit.